think it was Dawkins that said that Stalin, when people bring up the fact that the 20th century has seen more bloodshed than any other century before, and that atheism was at the root of a lot of this, atheistic communism. Uh, and Dawkins said that he didn't do it because he was an atheist. Well, he did it to break. He both Lenin and Stalin did things to break people's belief in God. He was anti-God and anti-religious. He incited the famine in the Ukraine specifically to break their belief in God. So, and he says this. The New Way of Writings. These people had a severe hatred of the Christian population of Russia or any people. Um, Now, the people can point fingers saying, "Oh, well, this is, that's not the purpose, or this is it." Well, it was the 20th century atheists, and I commonly refer to the new atheists who are radical, but the new atheists are like the old atheists. They're not just the kind of agnostics who don't really care, don't really mention God. Uh, the atheism spoken about around the turn of the last century was specifically anti-religion. I mean, it was wanting the destruction of all churches, and this fit perfectly with communism. Uh, then we see Madalyn Murray O'Hair, who was the biggest hypocrite. She disowned her son, um, and I think she said, "I would rather have him been black or homosexual than a Christian," which kind of shows you her view on that. So, yeah, fundamentalism is the problem. And there are atheist fundamentalists. Uh, Another problem is communism. Pretty much every communist regime has uh, resorted to bloodshed because it doesn't. The bad thing is that it doesn't. It's not an actual government. It does set itself up as God because you say, well, the will of the people, and then you have a dictator who is the will of the people, and whatever he says goes. If you go against him, you're going against the will of the people. It's very strange, but I don't know. I just thought I'd bring this up because I heard that Romanian girl, Zogmike, or whatever it is, tried to mention that they didn't do their criminal acts against humanity because of atheism. Well, is it because of atheism or because of hatred of anybody who believes in God or trying to destroy the belief in God? I mean, where's the difference? Well, it's not because I'm an atheist. It's because I don't want other people to believe in God and want to destroy their churches, and I personally don't believe in God. It's not for atheist motivations. Now, people make the argument that this is only when it's tied to socialism, when it's tied to communism. Um, I believe Captain Osimo stated that, except French Revolution, it's pre-communist, and they became rabid atheists and started killing each other and destroying each other. Uh, it's not the individual atheist that's gonna that's the bad thing or a lack of belief in God. It's that when you set this up as a power to say, well, the authority is there is no God. and we're going to go after people. This is what's so great about secularism. And you find it right there in the New Testament. Jesus is render unto Caesar what is Caesar's, render unto God what is God. It's when people talk about we should bring the emperor back. Means the biscuits that I'm making are done downstairs. We should bring the emperor back. We should reunite church and state. No. The emperors were the biggest stumbling block for orthodoxy. I mean, they were the biggest iconoclasts, and it was the women, it was Theodora and Irene, that actually defended the icons. And it was the Christians who saw the bloodshed in Europe, Protestant on Protestant, Catholic on Protestant, just battles and battles, and just millions of people, or not millions, thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people being slaughtered over this. And they said, all right, okay, we're going to set up a state where the state and the religion aren't connected. A secular state. So you can live in peace, and your neighbor can be one religion, you can be the other, and we're not going to have wars over it. And it came out of the Christian West. This is why Muslims tend to see atheism, secularism, democracy as all Christian things. Christians were the ones that revived democracy, and they claim they revived the atheism of the Greeks, and that all this stuff is just ancient paganism coming up. I don't agree with that, but yeah, the world that there are many. I know many Muslims who do claim that atheism is just another form of Christianity because it came out of the West. It came from Christianity. It's their child. Try like to say Mormonism came out of Christianity or Jehovah's Witness. Maybe modern atheism does, but I don't know if I fully agree with that statement. Then I don't know anything of the Muslims say or Islam says that I fully agree with. Peace to you.